Oh my god.
But
And you wanna make a vibe, so you're calling up your boys and we'll pull up on your block. Yeah, Gimpy says hello, 200 says don't do it, and Jackson's in the back saying this is how we do it. So
what is up, guys? This is the Hire Us Podcast,
The pilot.
not the podcast with the highest budget in the world, not the
That's
podcast
true. You know that's true.
with the cutest dudes in the world, but we out here quarantining, and this is how we do it. What's up, motherfuckers? My name is Jacob Martinez. What is your name up there?
I'm Jackson Reynosa. What you got down there, boy?
What's up? I'm Dylan Hubert. You know what I'm doing, man. I'm in my house, quarantine.
And you should be too.
And you should be
Could
too.
be. If you're not,
You should be too.
If you're not, I'm gonna cut your throat.
really?
No, I'm just joking.
Yo, is it just me, or is this quarantine giving people like a little bit of a Are you guys a little bit nostalgic? Like, remember the swine flu?
I know.
I do. Yeah, that sucked.
It's
like-
yeah.
it's
Not as bad.
like-
It didn't
Not
suck
as bad
as
though.
bad.
Not as bad.
Yeah.
In a way, I'm like, I miss the swine flu because I'm
Really?
like,
Dude, I had like more things to worry about back then though. Like when the swine
Yeah.
flu was coming through. Like I was really like knee deep in work. I remember.
I remember texting people for homework during the swine flu. Like I was trying to get homework from other people.
weren't we in like
They wouldn't send it. It was so
Yeah,
rough.
yeah.
It was worse
It
than
was kind of a whack time. I didn't
weren't
like
we
it.
in like third grade?
Were we?
Was it?
I think we're in third
Yeah,
grade.
we were. We probably were.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, context, dude. Back then, it was a ton of work.
As you guys know, this is the Hire Us podcast, which means obviously we're going to touch upon the actual series, docu-series, as some people might call it. So a lot of
Best
people,
times, worst of times.
a lot of our fans asked us questions. What was
We've
it
got
like?
a lot of questions.
We got
yeah.
a lot of questions. Like almost, I'm been bombarded. Like I'm scrolling right now. Like
The first
there's
question
My
is,
phone's been
when will
blowing
Jackson
up.
hit
can't
My
even-
phone's been
puberty?
blowing up.
so-
Really? Was that your first one?
was that the first one? Somebody asked that? I thought I already hit it, but
You thought you
So
hit
yeah,
puberty? Dude.
Jackson, can you please
I did.
explain like what was happening at the end there? Because we had a pretty hard time finding you.
yeah. So here's the deal. So I go
Let me
out.
just say right now, if you haven't seen the ending, go watch it right now.
Do you have to
At
watch
Hire
it?
Us Plz on Instagram.
There's
You
a
can
couple
find
Follow
it
it.
easy.
Follow it.
We'll link it in
We'll
the
be
bio.
posting more on it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, so spoiler alert, Jackson, tell him the ending.
so I went out of town, right? And then they decided that I'm like missing in the series. So I was like tripping on that because my mom was like, "Yo, you should check the count. The boys think you're missing." So I checked the count and I was like, I'm on vacation. I was literally like chilling. Like I had a good day too. And then I like checked it. I was like, holy shit.
Okay, let me jump in. I saw your pictures, man. You were in Seattle, not the Bahamas, man. There's a difference.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That did not look
Bro.
that fun.
Yeah, no, okay. No, you're right.
There's a difference between like a beach and rain.
That is true. You're not wrong.
Were you having fun? Yes or no?
I was having a decent time. I wasn't having like the best time, but I was
Like
having the worst
60%.
time.
Huh.
It's just weird
75.
because like
75?
So yeah, so then I was like gone, and then like the boys were like looking for a place to live because like their parents still weren't letting them back in the house, which was like actually super whack, like if you ask me. And then like they hadn't seen me for a while, and I wasn't like sharing my location or whatever. And then actually, spoiler, if you didn't see
Big
it,
spoiler, big spoiler.
big
If
spoiler.
you still haven't seen it,
But
go watch it.
I ended up working at the very establishment that we pretended to work at the beginning. So it was kind of like a full circle. It was
That's
kind of
true.
interesting because our head writers, like back in New York, like they sent us that script and we were just like, really? All right. Like we'll go for it.
Yeah, that was big for us, definitely. I wasn't expecting that, but that's show business, right? That's what they say.
That is true.
it's a bummer it had to end in that way because at the beginning it was so DIY, and then by the end it felt like I felt like we were a pretty big deal by the end, and it just
Yeah.
kind of like ruined the vibe because
The vibes were off for sure. Like
it wasn't us owning it anymore. It was the man.
there was
And,
It would have
somebody
been
else
nice to have
writing it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been nice to have creative control.
Yeah.
That's
Creative
all I
freedom's
wanted.
everything. Yeah.
We're actually convinced that like for some reason they like Jackson a lot. They didn't like Dylan and I that much.
Yeah.
So we were kind of convinced that they're like writing the script for themselves to like make a new show for Jackson or something and like separate him from us. So
I
don't-
was pretty close to getting my own spin-off. I'm not
You
gonna
really?
say anything. I'm not gonna say anything.
Dude.
But I wasn't. I'm no.
I
wasn't
I
saying
honestly did not know that.
it was gonna be. I can't say this right here in front of you guys, but
Really?
All right. So somebody wants to know.
Wait. You got your own show off this?
No.
Off our backs?
Almost.
All right, man.
All right. So somebody says, "What was it actually like being on set of Hire Us?"
Sweaty.
It was sweaty. Yeah, I mean, it was sweaty. It was hot.
It was always hot. They always had the lights on and super hot.
They were cranking the heat when it was like already hot. So it was like,
It did bring out the best in us, though, I would say.
I mean, yeah, I guess. But I was just like in the constant need for water, which kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
That was the ending. That was the ending of Hire Us.
that was the ending of Hire Us. I mean, it had
It's
to
not
go.
how we wanted it to end, but it's the way that it did end.
let this be a fucking lesson for you kids.
Don't
let
sign a
the
contract.
man take your script.
Don't sign a contract.
Don't let him.
So we're in quarantine right now. I don't know about like you guys, but I am personally.
I am as well.
Yeah. Like, we were just told to stay inside, which kind of sucks.
Jacob?
More of a loose interpretation.
Really?
Kidding, no.
Dude,
I
you-
am very much so on quarantine.
Dude, I know you've been outside a couple of times.
I saw you at Foster Freeze. I will be honest. I was on the way to the grocery store. I saw you in line at Foster's Freeze.
What were you getting? Taquitos. You were getting taquitos.
I was
Freaking
I got
liar.
a junior twister and a Big Boss.
Did you really?
Yeah,
They,
How was it?
so good. It was like the perfect I haven't really had like grease lately because I can't really go out. So like
Are
it
they
was the
still
per-
open?
the junior
During
twisters
quarantine?
get smaller. I swear they're getting
What?
smaller. The sizes are getting smaller.
They
The size
are.
are getting
They
smaller.
are
Dude,
getting
the Big Boss
smaller.
is pretty good, man. It did its it took its toll on me for sure.
As it
Yeah.
should. As it should.
I mean nothing's changed, but I mean, it was a solid meal.
So
That's
CNN.
good, man.
We should bring up CNN.
CNN.
That is true.
So CNN has been mentioning like this interesting topic lately of like, are people going crazy in the world? And
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
as well.
My
yeah.
mom was watching the news the other night.
it's
and
like something I hadn't really thought about personally. And then they brought it up and I'm like, and I literally said, that is a really interesting question.
That was a really good question.
So yeah, like we wanted to get out into the world and like actually ask other people if they were going crazy or not. So let's take it there.
All right, for this next segment, Jacob's gonna take us on a journey to OMEGLE,
OMEGLE.
the world's best chatting online.
Are we allowed to use this footage? Like,
Yeah, who fucking cares?
are you going crazy or not?
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, you fucking pedophile!
Yo, what's up, man? Dude, that guy was
Oh.
on last night. That guy was on.
He was
the-
all-
Nice.
Are you going crazy or not? I'm going crazy, man.
I'm not busy. I'm so not busy. I'm drunk. Jack Daniel.
Damn.
Yeah, drinking.
Oh shit!
Sips the Chardonnay. Let's go.
Sips it. Straight sipping. Straight sipping.
Only.
Damn. Yo, we've got
Oh,
2
oh.
minutes. How crazy are you going right now?
Pretty insane.
It says nugs, not drugs on you.
Definitely what I live by.
Is that like smoking or is that chicken nuggets from McDonald's?
McD's. I think
Or is it both?
It's okay. What person would own this sign and not be like high as shit all the time? You know?
Fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Wow.
Yo,
Wow.
pretty good. How's the what are you sipping on now?
Wait, we already ran into her?
I feel like
Oh,
Okay,
Kmart, man.
I'm bored.
I'm done.
we're gonna do one more. Yo. Are you guys going crazy right now? Because I'm going pretty fucking crazy.
What are you on?
I'm on. The only thing I'm on is Zoom. It's kind of like Speed, but it's called Zoom.
What is that? Cocaine? Crack?
It's like an online lecture thing.
Oh my god.
But
I'm already doing it. It's fine.
Now it's recording.
It's fine.
Initiating system 1.
And now for the first guest on the podcast, we are dialing it in all the way to San Luis Obispo, California, in order to get in touch from a safe distance with our close friend, Spencer Cefalu.
Fine.
all right.
Spencer.
Yeah, how's it feel? Oh.
I'm feeling myself tonight, but I'm not that drunk.
So what? So
What does that mean?
Yeah, I
what?
don't know.
7, 8?
Does that
I have,
mean?
end of the week celebration. Sort
End of the
thing.
week. It's Thursday, man.
This is just for some of the viewers because a lot of you guys know Spencer already, but he is known for being able to drink hazy IPAs so fast. Only that drink though, not any
Yeah.
other one.
It is, yeah.
Hazy.
It's kind of
It's
big.
true.
That's his thing.
It's just
Dude, that's a sick mic, dude.
Thank you, man.
Dylan, kind of dorky if you ask me.
Really?
Slightly, just slightly.
I thought it looked nice.
Um,
I'm not the one wearing girls' beats.
damn.
that asshole.
So Spence, I think a lot of us
Yeah.
want to hear you kind of delve into the term. What is a cool guy, and what does it mean to be cool guyed?
If you know me, you probably will hear that I use the term being cool guy. You know, it's been around. You know, everyone's experienced it. But you walk into a party, you're talking to this dude, you think's your homie, but the whole time they're looking past you, just saying the more important person who's like walking through the door. You know, so they're
hate
like,
that,
"Yo,
man.
dude, like, how you doing? How's your day going? Like, man, I'm super stoked to catch up." And then you're like about to go on and continue conversation, and they're like, "Hold on 1 second, I'm gonna like go talk to my friend." You know.
Super
I
whack.
hate that.
But,
I
but
hate that.
honestly, that's like pretty mild cool guy. You know, like I would say that's a bit more respectable. You know, like when someone does that to you, it's like, okay, like whatever, that kind of sucks, but it's all good. You know, like I'm sure everyone sort of does that to someone. Harsh cool guy is when you sort of like walk into a place, you see a guy who thinks who's your homie, or like a girl that you think's your homie, and they don't even acknowledge you, you know. Or if they do, they're just like, "Oh, yeah, what's up?" You know, just brush you off, you know, just a little salt on the shoulder.
So
Salty.
selfish.
You look kind of
Yeah.
shy right now.
What's up?
You look kind of shy right now.
It's
I
his
could
first
be.
podcast, man.
It's his first one. I feel
I look kind of shy.
kind of shy, like a little shy guy.
I love buff.
Physically look shy.
Yeah, you're like all like condensed.
Really, I'm a little cold.
I mean, he's kind of getting cool guyed by us right now.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah, we're
You have
trying
take that
to.
into consideration. Like,
Honestly, no, dude, it's been really cold
you
here.
kind of are pulling a cool guy on Spencer right now. Like,
We kind of
Bro,
wanted
look at-
somebody else
bro,
to
you're
come.
looking kind of shy right now. Are you chill, bro?
Explain that jacket for like real quick.
You're the first person I ever saw that wore red, which is kind of sick.
Really?
Like, yeah. Like nobody was wearing it.
also my deep sea diver sweater.
Oh, that's what I thought it was.
But I'm
nice,
really
man.
cold right now. I don't know why I'm so cold.
Like check your temperature.
What do you guys do before? What was your guys' segment? What was the segment before? Or if you mind me asking.
You know,
Dude,
Mind
it's
a
kind of
little.
personal, man. I'm not gonna lie.
we mind.
You're like right here, and then
No.
Dylan's right here, and then Jacob's right there.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Spencer, where's the first place you're gonna go once the quarantine is lifted?
Dude, I don't know if I could like screen share the video, but I saw something the other day. Nintendo in New York City. I saw a video of like this crowd being super hyped for like banjos.
Going to New York City, the first thing? I heard the Jabberwockies are playing in Las Vegas.
They're playing in Las Vegas, like right when quarantine ends, like
Really?
the first concert. Yeah,
with the Blue Man Group.
the Jabberwockies are sick. I like them. I grew up listening to them.
Yeah.
They've been around for a long time,
They've
right?
been a yeah, they have.
Pretty
I
good.
thought they just danced.
No, they like
They sing now.
they sing.
I
now.
know.
It's just kind of nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the whole thing, though, right? It was like singing while dancing.
I don't think they even dance.
When I was like really into dancing, and stuff,
They don't dance. Yeah.
They don't dance. Yeah,
What?
That's a misconception.
yeah. No, the Jabberwockies just sing. I think.
A fool.
Melodies.
Like
Yo,
harmony sometimes.
Harmonies.
Uh,
Jacob, what's going on with the lighting at your place, man?
Dude, fix the lighting, man. It's pissing me off.
I'm going
Corbin
insane.
Blue, I will say, before High School Musical, Corbin Blue was not that big.
wait.
That is true.
Let's look this up.
He got
Let's
pretty
look this
big.
up.
Quarantine is very serious, which I think it should be taken very seriously. But no one, I mean, you just don't really see anyone. Like, I went to Trader Joe's yesterday.
So this section is called I like that food, or honey, put it back in the aisle.
Grab some carrots. Damn.
Whoa.
All right, start with the
All right,
carrots.
pause. Jackson,
What's good?
thumbs down on carrots, man?
I kind of like
Dude,
them.
yeah.
I don't know. Like,
Do you eat vegetables though?
dude, I eat vegetables. Come on.
You
Dude,
don't eat vegetables
I
and
do,
you don't
I-
brush your teeth?
Dude, come on.
Jackson learned how
I
to
know
eat.
you've been brushing
I'm
your
just
teeth
kidding.
since
I've been
quarantine.
flossing. I've even been flossing. I've been flossing lately.
That's
I
good.
know. I'm up on carrots. I'm up on
Go
carrots.
on, I
We're
feel like
all
it's
up on
like-
No,
carrots.
you gotta go with your gut feeling, dude.
All right.
Past that, I got some cherry tomatoes. I love cherry tomatoes.
Okay,
Put it
man,
back in the
Jackson, what do you got?
But I'm gonna put that shit in my cart.
Put
Right,
it back.
I get that shit in my cart, and then
Put it
I
back.
get
Put it
some
back.
spin. Then I get that spring mix, the salad mix. Pretty good, very basic. Then I head over to the nut aisle. I like picking up a nice bag of almonds. I usually don't like
I
get.
don't know.
Wait.
Pause.
So that's your first strike. When all three of us give a hand, that means that you have that
All right,
one strike.
That's good.
strikes before
So, what did you guys not agree with that?
you.
What was wrong with that?
They're like $8.
Yeah, they're $8. Can you
They're
please explain
expensive,
how
man.
They're
that's
like expensive.
Beans, like garbanzo beans, black beans.
Oh wait.
What's? I got a bag of Honeycrisp apples.
Garbanzo beans. No, thank you.
Oh my gosh, you're such a fucking diva, dude. What do you eat, dude? You eat like Panda Express every day.
Hey, don't diss the
No,
host.
you know the rules. No
You know
roast.
the rules. No
Alright,
roast the
I'm
host.
sorry.
You're on the hot seat, man. Not us.
You're on the hot
You're
seat,
on the
not
wall.
me.
Like frosted mini wheats. Like it's like the frosted mini wheats blueberry. Like if you just had a shit ton, like 5 bowls of it, and you didn't replace some milk.
Bowls.
No, because you know how like that
5
like
bowls?
saturates within the like flavor of the milk. So you just have a bunch of that,
So you've had
and you
5
don't
bowls of
replace the
cereals
milk.
Wait, pause. You've had
one
5 bowls in a row and haven't
in
replaced
a
the
row?
milk?
I've never had 5 bowls in a row.
Dude, you just
I
said,
just
said
it.
that.
You just said it. That's really weird.
Yeah. All right. I would like to introduce a new segment. We've got Spencer, we've got Jacob on the podcast right now. I would like to introduce a segment called Single Drinks in the Checkout Line. I would like to know, what are the drinks you're going to if you've only got dollars for one drink?
Right. I love coconut water. I'm a sucker for coconut water. I love that. Like, what's the company, Jacob? It's like not Zola.
It's
It's
Zola,
like-
I think it's, isn't it?
I think so. But they have an espresso coconut water,
Really good.
and it's insane. And there's like 160 milligrams of caffeine in that shit. So it's the same amount of caffeine in yerba. So you're feeling hyped, bro. I'll sip on a yerba any day. Dude, I guess like nowadays being 21, like, dude, getting like a nice beer too.
Dude, don't be that guy.
Not to be that guy, but like
You were just
the
that
first
guy,
drink I
man.
bought when I was
Jay, what are you getting?
If I had to get one drink,
Yeah.
yeah, dude, the Zolas are insane. Actually, like sometimes I'd really want a Zola. If you get the chocolate one, it's just like
this is the best.
the chocolate one. It's the closest thing I've tasted to, like, in Willy Wonka, the river of chocolate.
Collectively, Jamar and I, like when we meet up, we get these single drinks. It's always it's a Zola cans.
It's a Zola thing.
Yeah.
One last question for you all for this podcast. How are we feeling about KD Donuts during the quarantine?
Well, what's going on? Are they not open?
I don't
They
even
are.
know.
Are
They
they?
are. I
Are
drove
they?
by the other day. They are open.
They're open?
Oh,
There was a line.
All right. Well,
A line? Dude, Spencer told me I need to bake the orange chicken from Trader Joe's instead of cooking on the stove. And that was
I will say one thing.
Yeah.
That is what the directions say. My boy Jackson has been putting this in the pan
It is
for the past
true,
3
but
years.
Optional, right?
That's not on the
Yeah.
directions. You're
I
not
would say-
supposed to.
Is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is on the
It
directions.
is.
No, it
There's
does say.
options.
Well, all right. The front cover of the orange chicken does say bake, but on the back it says bake preferably, but if not, it's perfect in this like a wok. Like
Yeah.
which I love cooking in the wok.
I
Jackson,
love a wok. I love a wok.
I love the wok.
Who doesn't
love
love
a
a
wok?
wok? Who doesn't love
I
a
used to
wok?
wok every day. I one pot
Yeah.
everything. It's insane.
I smile when I think of the wok.
I'm
Same.
personally not a fan of the oven for orange chicken as much as the wok.
Oh fuck off, bro.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Jacob, and then I tried the oven.
But I had another.
I have a good question for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
So
Script.
I know it is like the most basic thing to do during quarantine, but I did make a YouTube channel and I'm coming up with all these ideas for my first video, and I'm just gonna do some crazy shit that's like very like self-destructive, but in a good way.
What does that have to do with us?
Yeah,
Like, 'cause-
easily.
Okay, Spencer, I'm gonna be honest. We're probably gonna cut this part from the actual podcast because
oh yeah, no, that's cool. That's
like
cool.
you're not really paying us to say this.
Yeah.
So
no,
if you want to pay us now, that'd be nice.
Was I the first guest?
You were the first guest.
You were. You were.
actually,
Somebody on
currently-
Omegle.
But you lasted the longest on the chat. We'll say that.
Yeah. It was fun, dude. Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. Thank
Dude,
you.
yeah.
Thank you for coming on the podcast.
I hope-
If anything, do you have anything left to say before we sign off?
Yes. Thank you to these boys right here. Dylan, Harrison, Hubert, Jacob Martinez, Jackson Reynosa. You better check them out, because
Check
they're
it
good.
out.
And yeah, dude, I feel so freaking honored, man, just to be here. And dude, thanks for
So
everything.
you trying to be on top and you want to make a box. So you're calling up the boys and you roll up to your block. Yeah, Gibby says hello, 200 says don't do it. And Jackson's in the back saying this is how we do it. So you're trying to be on top and you want to